Forum is starting a residential program and specifically designed for those students who didn't clear prelims earlier. At that moment, I felt that this program is tailor-made for you because what you described in that email, it felt like somebody was describing me.
नहीं सर, मैंने नहीं बनाया, ये मैं क्रेडिट नहीं लूँगा, आपने बनाया है, मैंने उसको गाइड किया है बस। और हर माता पिता करता है ना, कौन नहीं करता है सर, कौन नहीं चाहता है सर।
Fortunately, sir, I cleared prelims and then, sir, the same schedule for mains FRC 4 started at the same place and again I made the same promise. चाहे वो AWFG का टेस्ट हो या SFG का हो या करंट अफेयर्स की क्लास हो, I'll do it, सब कुछ करूँगा जैसा जैसा मुझे बताया जा रहा है. And fortunately it worked again. Then I stayed there for interview also and fortunately I got the rank.
And before coming to FRC, literally there was a lot of broken confidence and I thought I would never be able to clear pre. This is the biggest hurdle of my life. But then ever since December, things changed and I just followed the plan to the hilt. Gave every test, even the open test, all the simulators, the CSAT simulators also. It was for the first time that I cleared the prelims, I cleared the mains, and then I cleared the interview and finally got a job under Government of India. I was a part of FRC 1 and FRC 4. So I think FRC played an instrumental role in making me what I am today.
So I was scared, very honestly. I think a lot of my motivation for so many things is just a fear of failure. I'm not sure what a therapist or a psychologist might say about that.
मेरा नाम डॉक्टर आकांक्षा सिंह है। मैं गाज़ीपुर ज़िले से रहने वाली हूँ। मैं ऐसे पेशे से डॉक्टर हूँ। मैंने MBBS और मास्टर्स कर रखी है। मैं गायनोकोलॉजिस्ट हूँ। ये मेरा सेकंड अटेम्प्ट था जिसमें मेरी 301 रैंक आई है UPSC CSE 2025 में।
So first is a sense of discipline, whether that's SFG or sometimes that I followed in AWFG also for the mains part. A sense of discipline that this is the target for the day. You got to complete your syllabus, immaterial whether you're completing 80%, 70%, 100%, but you have to come up, show up every day and write the test.
Many congratulations to all of you who have cleared the prelims. Let us give them a big hand.
I subscribed to the second level of SFG. I think I told you so. I'd gotten to know about sir from a very close friend, which was honestly like my paradigmatic change, if you will call it, towards prelims preparation came when I heard sir speak on prelims.
Yes, everyone, attention. We have Anshuman with us. So he has secured second rank in Indian Forest Service. Let us give him a thank you. Anshuman, can you briefly tell us about yourself, where you are from, your family, and your educational background?
So actually, I am from Patna, Bihar, and I did my graduation from Ramjas College, Physics Institute of Delhi. Thereafter, sir, I am presently posted as a Deputy Commandant in Indian Coast Guard. And sir, this is my first attempt in Forest Service, sir. And I was at Forum, sir. I was part of SFG and I was SFG topper in 2024 and 25 both. And in simulator also, sir, all simulator I used to get around top 10 ranks, sir. So this year, sir, with your blessings and God grace, sir, I fortunately got this rank, sir.
First is that, how did you come to know about ForumIAS?
Sir, in my service, sir, when I was on duty, I used to scroll on internet on the YouTube, sir, regarding various study materials. So found sir ForumIAS material was most suited for me. And when I taken break for my service, when I came to Delhi sir, then I directly joined the SFG program because I got feedback from one of my senior that it's a good program. And SFG sir, it is like a passion and religion for me. I used to attend discussion daily. Even 2 students are there in the class, I'll be the first student to attend that discussion sir each day. And then simulator sir, in the hot scorching sun, I used to go and to give simulator sir every time. So that's a major takeaway sir from.
Before setting the context, I just want to tell that when he first came, so when he said that he is in the Coast Guard, then I knew that he has very less time because he'll have to go back very quickly. So my main concern with him was that ये prelims में ही अगर 2-3 साल इनको लग गए, but the prelims, if he doesn't clear prelims in the first 2-3 years, then he's gone. Basically, that was, as a teacher, that was my take home. But then thankfully what happened is that he was doing SFG properly, and abhi prelims thoda sa dicey hua hai. So I wanted to know that what is the, so for those of you who are worried about the prelims result, so every year till last year tak, we used to have the SFG topper getting 120, 130, 140, 145 tak bhi score aaye hain bachchon ke. So I wanted, because everybody was asking what is the expected cutoff, so I wanted to know what is the highest. So I called him up. I did not ask him forest का क्या हुआ, मैंने पूछा तुम्हारे prelims के नंबर कितने बने हैं. So now think of it that he is the candidate who would be in a range of, in a convention, और last year's paper में ये सब वो बच्चे हैं जो मेरे ख्याल से कितने नंबर आए थे?
I scored 142 in finals. Yes.
Exactly. 142 in
prelims. In finals.
So my purpose of telling you this story is that he was SFG rank 1 several times. तो आप कट ऑफ का डिटर्मिनेशन इससे कर सकते हैं कि पिछली बार अगर 90s में कट ऑफ रहे हैं और इनके 140s में स्कोर हैं, तो मेरा बिलीफ है क्योंकि SFG के जो टॉपर्स बच्चे होते हैं वो लगभग टॉप कर जाते हैं और मतलब वो जनरली प्रीलिम्स के टॉपर्स रहते हैं. तो ही इज गॉटन 140 प्लस, एंड इस बार इसने जब कहा कि सर माय स्कोर इज 110, तो दैट टेल्स अस कि जब ये कट ऑफ से 40-45 मार्क्स ऊपर रहता है प्रीलिम्स में, then you can expect the cutoff to fall by much larger, if not by 40 marks, then at least, और 40 marks मुझे मेरे हिसाब से 40 marks से
maybe sir 70 plus minus 5 sir.
So जो भी बच्चे बार बार पूछ रहे हैं कि क्या कट ऑफ जाएगा, और उन सारे बच्चों को जो सिलेक्टेड कैंडिडेट्स भी जो डरे हुए जिनको 110-120 नंबर आते थे पिछले साल तक, और अगर अभी 80 नंबर आ रहे हैं, 78 आ रहे हैं, क्योंकि कई सारे फॉरेस्ट के बच्चे हैं टॉपर्स हैं, उनके 76 आ रहे हैं, वो परेशान है कि है ना कि yesterday when I was having आपका फोन आया था तो भाविका चोपड़ा was there, उनके कई सारे फ्रेंड्स हैं जो फॉरेस्ट का कट ऑफ क्लियर किया है, एंड नाउ दे आर गेटिंग 76-78, दे आर वरीड. तो मेरा एस्टिमेशन ये था कि CSE 2023 के अटेम्प्ट से भी कट ऑफ हमारे हिसाब से नीचे जाना चाहिए, उसके ऊपर डेफिनेटली नहीं जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि जब जो बच्चे जो हाईएस्ट स्कोरर्स हैं, जो सीलिंग स्कोर है जो 140 प्लस से, फोरम में कोई भी बच्चा नहीं है पिछले साल जिसके 140 प्लस आए हैं, इनके अलावा यही हाईएस्ट हमारे हैं, मतलब या फिर वो बच्चा भी है नहीं हमारे पास. तो हमारा बेंचमार्क ये था, तो ही सेट्स द सीलिंग. तो अभी इनके 110 आए हैं, तो आप समझ सकते हैं कि इनका कट ऑफ से ये 30 नंबर ऊपर इस साल भी होंगे, तो 30-40 नंबर ऊपर होंगे, तो उसी हिसाब से हम एस्टिमेट कर सकते हैं कि कट ऑफ क्या जाएगा. एंड दैट वाज द पर्पस आई वांटेड यू टू कम आल्सो सो दैट आई कैन क्लैरिफाई दिस.
And even sir, because of MGP and AWFG sir, I was part in 2024, so I scored the highest marks in general knowledge in forest, 162 sir.
Wonderful.
Average score is 130 to 140, and I scored 162, and that played a major role in getting ranked.
So now that since you sit at the apex of the prelim scorecard, let us begin with that at least, which is a proven fact, as you said, you have a 142
sir.
142,
and in simulator sir, I highest marks 158.
Just can you tell us, like, if somebody has to begin their prelims preparation, when would you ask them to start, and what would be the step by method?
Sir, looking at the present day how this prelims is panning out sir, I think it's more of a logical understanding. I'll give you a small example of this year one question sir. When I was solving the paper, there's a question of army corps and headquarter. Even a senior army officer will not be able to answer that question, but UPSC has used to give hint in the question. If you'll see the options, this Corp 2 is in Dimapur, Corp 3 is in Tejpur, and Corp 11 is Leh. So how come COP 33 is in Srinagar? Because Dimapur and Tezpur is nearby. Then we can eliminate Leh or Srinagar. Either it will be 13, 14, 15, 16. It can't be 33. So you have to apply this kind of logic to get the answer, sir. So even if you see this year paper, like that Pleistocene age wala question, the option 3 is clearly written, same species of dolphin. Still we are aware that Gangetic dolphin and Indus Valley dolphin is the same species. So directly by, even if you will not read the question, you will answer that particular question, sir. So it's more of a logic and understanding, sir, rather than knowledge. Knowledge is required, sir, but it hardly plays a role, and practice, and especially, sir, simulator. And the discussion of the test, that plays a major role, because that gives you a sting to solve the question, because solving the question under pressure is required. One more question, sir, if you see the Right to Disability Act this year, it's a very long question, half a page question, but if you see the first statement, Right to Disability Act 2018, if you are aware it is 2016, you'll straight away get the answer. So sir, I think your prelims preparation should be a mains ready preparation, and second one, sir, you should give test series, especially like simulator, because simulator also has this big questions, 5, 6 like subtopics in that. Then you have to eliminate the options. So I think, sir, these are the two major strategies, sir. Like you have the mains ready, and second one, give test series which is as per UPSC, or what UPSC is thinking right now, which is based on logic and understanding, sir. So that's the thing, sir.
But still, I mean, so now remember that once you are a topper and then you are at the apex of the prelim scorecard, everything that you say, understand that the students are likely to be very much influenced by it. So when you say that you have to eliminate it by logic, I just want to clarify one thing, that this logic applies once your knowledge base is built. So what happens is sometimes students pick this message that it's only logic and they're not. So tell us, what are the book sources that you use for the prelims exam?
Sir, I keep it very limited, sir. Like for modern history, Spectrum, I used to make notes. Then, sir, again, Lakshmikant for polity and Baer Act with the constitution. Then environment, sir, because environment is a very fluid and it's very dynamic. So I did PYQ of 30 years and I used to make notes of each and every option of PYQ for environment. Then, sir, for geography, I preferred NCERT 11th and 12th. I used to make notes for every particular subject, sir, big four. We call it economy and geography and all that. And sir, daily current affair, and especially, sir, ForumIAS used to release one magazine for SFG, sir, SFG quarterly. I used to follow that, sir, for current affair. That is more than sufficient. You keep revising that, and while reading, you have to understand the concept, like why it is happening, why it is so. So that will clear a lot of cloud inside your mind, sir.
And coming to what we felt is that, my understanding has been that sometimes when people come for SFG and all, so the first thing that why they end up doing well is that you can see these names on the board. इन बच्चों जिनको मैं जानता हूँ उसमें से मैं लगभग आधे बच्चे जो है ना SFG करके प्रीलिम्स क्लियर किया है, उसके बाद जैसे उनको मौका मिला है मेंस लिखने का, वो रैंक लेकर आ गए. मतलब कोई भी इसमें नाम ले ली, नताशा गोयल 5th अटेम्प्ट, और स्मृति मिश्रा 4th रैंक, और मीनल कड़वाल फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट बैच. जितने ये जो है ना, ये सारे वही बच्चे हैं जिनका प्रीलिम्स पहले रुक रहा था, और उसके बाद या इशिता किशोर 1st रैंक. तो ये सारे बच्चों ने बहुत रिलीजियसली किया था. एंड दे वर, व्हेन आई आस्क्ड दिस क्वेश्चन कि आप 7 बजे आज बोले कि इस बिल्कुल सर 7 o'clock आई यूज्ड टू बी देयर. तो एक चीज़ ये बताइए मुझे कि रिवीजन का क्या रोल है, और कितनी बार आप रिवाइज करते थे, या आपको रिवीजन की कितनी ज़रूरत पड़ती थी?
सर, रिवीजन के लिए मैंने SFG को जैसे फॉलो करता था, तो जो भी उसके टॉपिक्स दिए रहते थे, मैं सर उसको चाहता था कि मैं 3 आइट्रेशन करके ही पूरी रात पढ़ के और सुबह मैं टेस्ट दूँ, टेस्ट में डिस्कशन देने के बाद आके मैं आराम करूँ. तो दैट वाज माय रूटीन फॉर 4 to 5 months, सर, जो SFG का रूटीन था. और जब SFG खत्म हो गया, देन जो सिमुलेटर X था, तो उसके लिए सर मैं बहुत डेडिकेटली प्रिपेयर करता था. तो अगेन वही रहता था कि मैं टेस्ट देके ही आके मुझे रेस्ट करना है, बिकॉज इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ 7 बजे सुबह आना. इट मीन्स अगर आप 4 बजे तक पढ़ के सोए तो you'll be like missing out on a test. So that's the biggest source of motivation for me, to waking up at 6:30, then coming here and giving test, and that too going to the different schools, sir. I used to give last year in the school. So sir, that gives me a motivation and a kick, because I am from a defense background, sir. I like this particular thing. It's like a passionate thing for me. So sir, I enjoyed a lot while there's a part of process. It vanishes also, sir. 3 to 4 months, you'll not imagine how it will quickly, sir. And it covers all the topics, sir. Actually, if you'll study on your own, you will be leaving some topics. But in SFG program, that is the syllabus which is designed on each day. So it covers whole syllabus, and that gives a major boost for your main preparation. Likewise, sir, last year I focused especially in forest mostly on my optionals, because that was the first time for me to study geology and agriculture. General knowledge I have not studied, sir, for 4 months, and I have written directly in the paper. And sir, I got 162 marks. So
that is wonderful.
That make the base, sir, for.
No, so this has been our guidance to all the students also, that when they are writing for forest, आपके कई सारे बैचमेट्स हैं, तो हम लोग ये कहते हैं कि you will be competing with MGP students there. So if you are doing well here, you will end up doing well in your GK paper as well. That is why we never had even a separate test series for forest service, क्योंकि हमको पता है कि अगर आप ये कर रहे हैं तो आपका वो हो जाएगा वंडरफुल. और एक बात बताइए, जब बच्चे SFG देते रहते हैं, so they have a daily subject wise test, and then they have weekly full 5 मतलब सारे सब्जेक्ट्स हैं जो सिमुलेटर्स में होते हैं. तो हाउ डू यू बैलेंस, लाइक डू यू स्टडी द SFG का जो वीकली आपका इकोनॉमी का टेस्ट चल रहा है वो पढ़ते हो, या फिर सारे सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ते हो, या फिर हाउ डू यू डिसाइड विच सब्जेक्ट्स टू रीड बिफोर अ सिमुलेटर?
फिर सपोज अभी SFG के वीक में ज्योग्राफी है और सैटरडे को मेरा ज्योग्राफी खत्म हो गया है, संडे को आई हैव टू गिव सिमुलेटर. सो फर्स्ट अगर जो टेस्ट होगा सिमुलेटर 1 होगा, तो एटलीस्ट मेरे ज्योग्राफी कंप्लीट है. आई विल बी आंसरिंग द 15-20 क्वेश्चन ऑफ ज्योग्राफी इन द सिमुलेटर, एंड रेस्ट मैंने प्रीवियस नॉलेज पे करना है. नेक्स्ट वीक में इफ इकोनॉमी इज देयर, देन सर नेक्स्ट वीक के सिमुलेटर में मैं ज्योग्राफी नहीं पढ़ूंगा, वो पूरे वीक में इकोनॉमी ही पढ़ूंगा जो SFG में पढ़ा है, बट ज्योग्राफी को रिकॉल करूंगा जो मैंने प्रीवियस वीक पढ़ा है. तो सर दैट गिव्स अ कॉन्टिन्यूअस like a feedback for you, even if you're not studying, but SFG में अगर अच्छा परफॉर्म किया है, तो सर मैं यही सजेस्ट करना चाहता हूँ स्टूडेंट को कि आप SFG को लाइटली नहीं लें. आना टेस्ट देना ही नहीं होना चाहिए. यू शुड बी लाइक कि एवरी डे जो आपकी रैंकिंग है, यू शुड थिंक कि मुझे टॉप 100 में रहना है. तो दैट गिव्स अ मेजर बूस्ट टू योर प्रिपरेशन. और जब आप सिमुलेटर में जाएंगे तो रिकॉल करना है प्रीवियस वीक्स के टेस्ट को, और इस हिसाब से वो सर चेन अपने आप ऑटोमेटिकली सेट है.
But Anshuman, tell me, all of us have this thing that we may be brilliant with, let's say, polity and economy, and then let's say I absolutely hate environment. So didn't you not have subjects that you absolutely hated, and how did you deal with that?
Sir, economy, sir, initially it was a challenging for me, but sir, what I did, I looked the PYQ and the solution of the SFG and the simulator, sir, और उस पे नोट्स बनाया, एंड आई वाज, अगर 15 क्वेश्चन आते हैं तो मैं 10 क्वेश्चन कर लूंगा, वो सेल्फ बिलीव था सर. एंड आई ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट. इन इकोनॉमी सर दे जनरली आस्क द टर्म्स, सो टर्म्स पे सर मैंने ज्यादा फोकस किया PYQ देख के, और मैंने सर वो टूल किट भी लिया था PYQ के लिए, तो टूल किट पे प्रैक्टिस करता था सर.
65% of IS toppers under rank 10 and 20 in CSE 2025 final list have been students of Mains Guidance Program MGP by ForumIAS Academy, including rank 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19. Mains Guidance Program MGP 2026 to 27. Join Mains Guidance Program, India's most trusted program for mains preparation. To know more about MGP, speak to an IS topper near you or email us at contact@forumias.com.
Now, of course, that you are successful, so everything looks like that you were very enthusiastic all throughout. But still, I mean, didn't you have your bad days? Like, I often see that, when there is first month gets over and then the second month is there. So, don't you feel कि यार अब छोड़ो, खुद से कर लेंगे या रूम पर बैठकर कर लेंगे? ये how did you think?
So the major setback was Mains 2024, sir, where after giving my mains, I met you, sir, and I was confident that I'll be clearing mains. But when I got the results, sir, I missed the mains by 20 marks. So that was a major setback for me. But still, sir, I thought it's never too late. I have to give it again. And I trusted like whatever I did in last year. So I trusted on it and I trusted on God. This journey has taught me spirituality also. So that helped me, sir, finally.
No, so when you had bad days, like for example, बिल्कुल मन नहीं कर रहा, तो कैसे करते थे? छोड़ देते थे या फिर?
नहीं सर, अगर मन नहीं कर रहा है तो मैं वीडियो फोरम का जो डिस्कशन आता था सर, स्पेशली जो ज्योग्राफी के सर है, तो वो ट्रिक्स कुछ बताते हैं. आई एम नॉट अवेयर विद नेम. रुद्रेश सर और सुधानी सर. तो मैं उसको देखते देखते सर और फिर बेड पे देखते देखते सो जाता था. तो इस हिसाब से सर डेली कुछ ना कुछ मैं चाहता था, ज़्यादातर मैं क्वेश्चंस में रहूँ रादर देन रीडिंग द बुक। सर मुझे लगता है क्वेश्चन पे ज़्यादा फोकस रहने से वो इंटरेस्ट अपने आप फिर आता है और वो नैक डेवलप हो जाता है। अगर आप टॉपिक देख के भी बता सकते हो कि इसका आंसर ये होगा, तो ज़्यादातर सर मैं क्वेश्चन पे ही टाइम अपना फोकस किया सर और रिवाइज किया सर। जो भी टेस्ट मुझे मिला 42 टेस्ट होते थे SFG में सर, आई यूज्ड टू रिवाइज ऑल द टेस्ट बिफोर गिविंग माय फाइनल प्रीलिम्स।
अच्छा ये बात बताइए, मतलब once students have this doubt that they feel though we started in December, so we try to give them a study plan and we feel that एक study plan रहेगा तो शायद बच्चे पढ़ लेंगे, but कुछ बच्चों के मन में ये डायलेमा रहता है कि we should first complete the syllabus and then write the test. So what would you suggest in this matter? Because what we feel is कि you tell them that you finish the syllabus, तो syllabus तो infinitely
sir, it will never be like, even if I'll write next year, my syllabus will never be complete. It's a kind of nature of syllabus and examination. So at least if you are completing on the basic things, you give 2 to 3 year PYQ, you'll see whether you are getting 70-80 marks, then you should start switching to giving tests, because syllabus is huge and if you are getting a daily plan like whatever we are getting here sir, so that keeps your preparation on toes and also sir it fills the very little gaps in your preparation. Like if you are losing on certain topics, you can write it down or revise it sir. So I think it's not a syllabus completion, it's more of a practice sir.
You've already written the mains for 2024, now you have to appear for 25. You already know you have cleared the prelims once. What we see is कि बच्चे एक महीने खूब पढ़ाई करते हैं SFG के लिए, उसके बाद वो इतना, अभी बहुत बच्चे आ रहे हैं जो ड्रॉप लिया इन्होंने क्योंकि वो पहले महीने उन्होंने जीवन में खूब पढ़ाई की, उसके बाद उन्हें लगा कि अब हम मतलब ड्रॉप कर लेते हैं, खुद से कर लेंगे, घर से कर लेंगे. ऑन द अदर हैंड यू हैव क्लियर्ड द प्रीलिम्स एंड स्टिल and you the kind of person who would clear the forest cutoff also, right? So with that level of expertise, what was the reason that you thought कि चलो दिसंबर में फिर से उसको लगा लेते हैं? ऐसा कई टॉपर्स करते हैं, I mean जो लिस्ट में बताए हैं उसमें से कई सारे बच्चे दोबारा वो करेंगे, लेकिन what was your motivation? Because ये नहीं था कि चलो इस बार हो ही जाएगा. Why didn't you have this feeling? वो
Sir, I think humbleness बहुत जरूरी है सर. You respect UPSC first, because अभी जो dynamism है सर, कैसा क्वेश्चन है, क्या रहे वो, और second sir, it's not about sir getting marks. I want to be part of the process. Process is more important sir rather than marks, because even if I'm studying daily sir with a routine and giving tests sir, that gives me a mental calmness. Otherwise sir अगर मैं टेस्ट नहीं देता तो मैं सोर्सेज के पीछे जाता, 10 टेस्ट उठाता, तो उससे अच्छा है कि एक टेस्ट करो और उसको सर शिद्दत से करना, वो सर ज़्यादा जरूरी है. और जो प्रोसेस है सर, वो 4-5 महीने का जो फेज होता है, कभी आप हाई होते हैं कभी लो होते हैं, उसमें सर अगर आप डेली परफॉर्मेंस करते जा रहे हैं सर तो नेगेटिविटी वो चली जाती है. तो आई थॉट कि वो चीज़ अच्छा है फिर करना.
So I was at FRC and in the class the students were saying कि यहाँ पर एक बच्ची है जिसके भाई का फॉरेस्ट हो गया है, अच्छी रैंक आई है, तो मुझे पता चला, तो हाँ तो पता चला आपकी सिस्टर है. तो what was the reason you sent your sister to FRC? मतलब क्या सोच कर आपने?
Sir, unfortunately for last 3 to 4 attempts he's not able to clear prelims, and in 2025 sir I told him to specifically write SFG here, so she has done also, but unfortunately she missed by around 5 to 4 marks. So I told her straight away you go to FRC, because sir I have seen the culture of FRC. If you are in a very close group and with the teachers and the mentors, so and it's a very disciplined approach sir, because I'm already part of all the program of Forum. So I thought if you're disciplined in your preparation, that's the first steps to be disciplined in this preparation. So that's the main reason sir I told her to straight away to pack your bag and go to FRC, and this time sir she did good in prelims.
That is very good. Okay. We are dependent on your word of mouth publicity, so that क्योंकि जब आप अपने सिबलिंग्स को भेजेंगे तो मतलब मैंने अभी कम से कम 50 स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे हैं जो इस साल के रैंक होल्डर्स के रेफरेंस से हैं, तो हमें फ़ायदा बस ये मिल जाता है कि जब वो बच्चे आते हैं तो पूरे कन्विक्शन से प्रोग्राम फॉलो करते हैं. अगर उनका कोई रेफरेंस नहीं होता, एडवर्टीजमेंट के थ्रू आते हैं, तो फिर वो डाउट रहता है कि, क्योंकि अभी हमको जो चैलेंज आ रहा है कि हर बच्चा कॉलेज के पहले ही कम से कम 2 एडटेक प्लेयर से कोचिंग करके आ रखा है और कुछ हुआ नहीं उनका, तो फिर जब वो आते हैं तो उनको लगता है यहाँ भी कुछ नहीं होगा. एंड फोरम में हम लोग इंटरनली अपने वॉल में रखते हैं कि इफ इट डजंट हैपन हियर इट डजंट हैपन, मतलब अगर यहाँ से नहीं होगा तो फिर नहीं होगा. तो एनीवे वेरी थैंक्स टू यू फॉर सेंडिंग द राइट कैंडिडेट्स एंड वी होप दैट does quite well. Coming to the mains examination of forest, so let's say the students who are who are preparing for MGP students जो हैं हमारे, उनमें से कई बच्चे forest लिख रहे हैं और forest के लिए प्लान कर रहे हैं, तो we recommend everyone कि आप फॉरेस्ट के लिए जब तक मेंटली रेडी नहीं हो प्रीलिम्स में ग्राइंड करने के लिए, तब तक फॉरेस्ट का चेक बॉक्स ना मारो. So one thing that you did right is you did not fill the forest before that. So first attempt itself you were able to get through. But दूसरा ये है कि जो बच्चे ये कर रहे हैं या सिविल्स की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, they want to appear for forest, तो how can they make the transition? What subjects should they choose, and according to you, what should be their strategy?
Sir, forest service is slightly technical in nature, sir. If you'll see, it's selected options are there. Like in my case, it is geology and agriculture. So firstly, sir, optional preparation is very critical because all these optional you are studying at first go, or maybe if your optional is those subject, then it might happen that you will be revising it again. And then, sir, English, because English is scoring here. In CSE side, it's a qualifying, but here it marks added to the merit. So for English, sir, you have to focus more on grammars and all. And sir, then general knowledge, because you have to do 24 questions in 3 hours. In CSE, you have to do 20 questions. And all 24 questions are mostly, sir, they are science based. So speed is required, and for speed, sir, I joined AWFG. I was also part of AWFG, and I was scoring well in AWFG also. Because, sir, when I used to, my focus was I used to complete AWFG because I used to see their like colleagues around me. They used to take 5-10 minutes more while writing the answer. But my intention was that, sir, I have to finish AWFG within a stipulated time. So that taking care my speed, sir, even in my optional. So selection of optional, then focus on English. And if your optional is there with the combination of whatever there in the CSE, then you should go for other optional within the span of mains of 2 like CSE and forest. So mostly a student prefers this forestry as a subject. So you forestry, it can be doable in 1 month. And for other optional, you have to see whether your combination falls with CSE or not. If not, then if you are able to do in 50 days 2 optional, which is not humanly possible.
No, so you said rightly, so nearly everybody, what they do is they choose forestry as an optional. Why you did not choose forestry as an optional?
Sir, because while writing MGP and AWFG, sir, I developed a knack for agriculture part, because I feel and understand the agriculture. So I thought agriculture will be a scoring for me. And geology, sir, I got course from Planet Geology and comprehensive course, and finally, sir.
What I have heard right from, I'm talking about 7-8 years back. So the first rank one from Forest Service, वैभव श्रीवास्तव was there. तो मतलब उनकी फर्स्ट रैंक आई थी, तो तब से लेकर अभी तक मैं सुन रहा था कि between agriculture and agriculture engineering, people choose agriculture engineering because it is scoring. So what was your thought process like? Why you did not choose agriculture engineering? And if anybody today has to make a choice, why should they choose, for example, agriculture instead of agriculture engineering?
Sir, agriculture has a lot of advantage. First, sir, if you see paper 1, like 60 to 70% syllabus overlaps with the GS. And in paper 2, sir, it is a biology, and biology is also part of UPSC Prelims syllabus. Although we don't focus much on biology while in Prelims. And even till 10, sir, we all some way or other, sir, study some cell or transpiration or photosynthesis. So it's just an extended version of those topics. So you can easily get connected with this topic while you study in detail. And third thing, sir, agriculture, like we all some way or other, sir, related to some agriculture family. So we understand what is credit, what is fertilizer, what is seed. So that gives you an advantage, sir, like for preparation. It's a very simple syllabus, but in addition to it, sir, it's slightly technical in nature, which requires slightly hard work. And sir, hard work and strategy is the 2 pillars, sir, for.
Now tell me something, this year also a lot of our students, now they have not done anything for forest, and now I understand it is a lot more competitive than how it used to be like 2-3 years back. So now what they'll do is, we're very sure कि चलो prelims उनका होगा, forest का mains लिखेंगे, but what happens is they have forestry and they may have done forestry before, but immediately after the mains you hardly get 2 months time, right? Around 2 months time. So as of now, with your understanding, is it possible, because we understand that everything else, for example GK and all, they may handle because they've been writing the civils mains. So 2 months mein currently, how possible is it you can do forestry plus 1 more optional, or should they not think at all? Yeah, should they give the best shot? What would you suggest?
Sir, after giving CSE mains, sir, it's require a lot of strength to still continue for 50, 60 days. Yes, sir. To continue with the same or with the more pace for forest services. So 50 days, if you feel like you can do that, then sir, there are a lot of examples where aspirants have done that. And in those 250 days, like you have to totally focus on your optionals. If you've done forestry before, then revise it.
You have this burnout, like, because what happens is, I can tell you one example. From FRC first batch, we had Abhishek Sharma. So my concern was we needed a result. So we made sure that he's working enough to ensure that, he clears, मतलब कम से कम सिविल्स के एग्जाम के बाद फॉरेस्ट के लिए. So there was a lot of pressure from the team also that study for Forest, though everybody has a burnout. But how did you, and thankfully what happened is that he studied for Forest, then appeared for the तब तक civils का result आ गया, he got rank 38 and he did not need to appear for the interview. But then how did you, for example, you've also written the mains, तो उसके बाद ये burnout से कैसे deal किया, मतलब how did you fight yourself?
Sir, it's a matter of like passion and motivation, sir. It's an internal motivation which drives you, and it's a
motivation. I mean, is it that you'll get a rank, or is it you're afraid? What is it? Is it fear?
No, sir. I always feel like I should be getting ranks in top 10. So that's a motivation, sir.
Anything else that you'd like to tell people, who so prelims has happened, a lot of people are very pareshan कि कैसा होगा क्या होगा. What would you suggest to them, like
sir, even if you're giving mains or not, even if you're clearing prelims cutoff or not, in both ways you have to prepare for your mains. So I think, sir, you should go for mains preparation straight away without having iota of doubt. And in main preparation, sir, focus more on optional, because GS you can do in latter half after 1 month. 1 month you totally focus on your options, sir, and write some test. Not so many tests, sir. It should be also a limited one. If you will overdo, sir, then you will be having less time for optional. So having balance of both. And
tell me something for the mains examination. We see that people have so many pending tests. Now one strategy that we have is that you may not be able to write all the tests. At least you should think over or brainstorm all the questions, plus read the solution. So how did you do, what was your strategy? Did you write every single test, or did you brainstorm? How did you balance?
Sir, I used to write all MGP tests, and in addition, sir, whenever I see the current news, so I used to brainstorm that what should be my introduction, what should be the schemes of the government, what should be the conclusion. But sir, for MGP, I used to write here, and I used to go through solution. I used to write solution or scribble down on my rough paper, sir.
So you did it online at home, MGP, or you used to come here?
I used to come, sir. Here.
In these brown chairs?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, wonderful. So many congratulations again. We have the success.
Sir, it's one of my dreams, sir, to do that. Sir.
Ring the bell as many times as you like.
Sir. In 2024, sir, mains I have done one mistake and I called ma'am. Like for ethics question, ma'am, I have exchanged the answer.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
7 and 8 questions.
Yes, ma'am. So, and due to that, ma'am, I failed in mains. But ma'am, this time, with your blessing, ma'am, I got all India rank 2.
चलो मैं खिलाता हूँ.
Forum is starting a residential program and specifically designed for those students who didn't clear prelims earlier. At that moment, I felt that this program is tailor-made for you because what you described in that email, it felt like somebody was describing me.
नहीं सर, मैंने नहीं बनाया, ये मैं क्रेडिट नहीं लूँगा. आपने बनाया है, मैंने उसको गाइड किया है बस. और हर माता पिता करता है ना, कौन नहीं करता है सर, कौन नहीं चाहता है सर.
Fortunately, sir, I cleared prelims, and then, sir, the same schedule for mains FRC 4 started at the same place, and again I made the same promise. चाहे वो AWFG का टेस्ट हो या SFG का हो या करंट अफेयर्स की क्लास हो, I'll do it. सब कुछ करूँगा जैसा जैसा मुझे बताया जा रहा है. And fortunately, it worked again. Then I stayed there for interview also, and fortunately, I got the rank.
And before coming to FRC, literally there was a lot of broken confidence, and I thought I would never be able to clear pre. This is the biggest hurdle of my life. But then, ever since December, things changed, and I just followed the plan to the hilt. Gave every test, even the open test, all the simulators, the CSAT simulators also. It was for the first time that I cleared the prelims, I cleared the mains, and then I cleared the interview and finally got a job under Government of India. I was a part of FRC 1 and FRC 4. So I think FRC played an instrumental role in making me what I am today.
So I was scared, very honestly. I think a lot of my motivation for so many things is just a fear of failure. I'm not sure what a therapist or a psychologist might say about that.
मेरा नाम डॉक्टर आकांक्षा सिंह है. मैं गाज़ीपुर ज़िले से रहने वाली हूँ. मैं ऐसे पेशे से डॉक्टर हूँ. मैंने MBBS और मास्टर्स कर रखी है. मैं गायनाकोलॉजिस्ट हूँ. ये मेरा सेकंड अटैम्प्ट था जिसमें मेरी 301 रैंक आई है UPSC CSE 2025 में.
So first is a sense of discipline, whether that's SFG or in sometimes that I followed in AWFG also for the mains part. A sense of discipline that this is the target for the day. You got to complete your syllabus in material, whether you're completing 80%, 70%, 100%, but you have to come up, show up every day and write the test.
Many congratulations to all of you who have cleared the prelims. Let us give them a big hand.
I subscribed to the second level of SFG. I think I told you so. I had gotten to know about sir from a very close friend, which was honestly like my paradigmatic change, if you will call it, towards prelims preparation came when I heard sir speak on prelims.
%65% of IS toppers under rank 10 and 20 in CSE 2025 final list have been students of Mains Guidance Program MGP by ForumIAS Academy, including rank 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19. Mains Guidance Program MGP 2026-27. Join Mains Guidance Program, India's most trusted program for mains preparation. To know more about MGP, speak to an IS topper near you or email us at contact@forumias.com.